Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to the Champion of Cyrodiil challenge with Marina Mistfire. It's no surprise that we are friends with ghosts, and Mr. Grantham Blakely over here has told us that we need to look for him at the mouth of the Panther. Now we could go back to Gilgondarin in town and ask him about this location, or we could travel forth and find it ourselves. I don't know, what sounds more fun? I'm down for some exploration. So let's do this. We're gonna summon Sambo, beat up some wolves, take down some mud crabs, and have a good time. So, we are going to be looking for a pirate ship actually, or I don't know if it's necessarily a pirate ship, but it's definitely a ship of sorts that we have to go and find. Okay, did that crab just do a backflip? You're amazing, Zambo. Why couldn't you be that cool in real life? Oh well, let's put that away. Can we have the rest of the world render in here so it looks a little better? Thank you. So if you just go in the direction that the Forlorn Watchman is looking, we should be able to find it relatively simply. I don't think you even need to go and talk to Gilgondarin to even find out about this quest. Like, you can just stumble upon him in the wilds. Now this is hardly hidden. Let's see. We have some enemies coming for us. Oh, it's a mud crab in the water there. Go deal with them. It's so annoying having mud crabs trigger combat music on the shore. I think they changed that in Skyrim actually, didn't they? Like, if you're attacked by something that's really weak and puny, they won't bother with combat music. I like that change. Music changes are very abrupt in Oblivion. That they are, even though the music is so good. Still. The mouth of the Panther. Okay. Shall we head inside? The upper deck. Ghost! Okay, how do we deal with ghosts? Ghosts cannot be poisoned, and the only... I think Flamey is the best bet here. Alright. Help me out here, Flamey. They got frost magic though, and Flamey's weak to that. I should consider enemies' weaknesses and resistances even more. Like, for example, you remember those ogres at Pale Pass? They died really quickly to my poison. It turns out that ogres are actually weak to poison, so part of the reason that was so easy was that they actually had an innate weakness to the very powerful effects that I was putting on them, so that's something. We're gonna need another one. This is gonna get rough though if I have to fight my way through ghosts like this, because I don't have any other way of really fighting them. In the wreck, a spirit attacked me. The vessel seems completely infested with them. I suspect them to be the remains of the MMA's crew. Why this happened to them puzzles me. Okay. Well then, should we head up to the captain's cabin? Sounds like a bad idea. Maybe I will help out a little bit though, instead of just watching. I can do something like... I don't even know if I want to do Finger of the Mountain. I feel like almost Flare would be better use of my time. I could rebuke some undeads. Sure, let's set rebuke undead as 7. And then let's see if Flamey is gonna come with me up to the captain's cabin. Oh. That she is. Wonderful. Alright. Alright, let's try to get some flares off here on this ghost. It's not doing much damage, to be honest, like 1 point of damage, pretty much. But every little bit counts, and it's good destruction training, if nothing else. That it is. Let's get this ghost taken down a notch, shall we? Come on, Flamey. You know what's up. Even though we're starting to run out of magicka. That's why I don't really like Flare, because I didn't achieve a whole lot, but that's fine. It gives us a reason to sip up on our Restore Magicka potions. Let's sip up on this one, for example. And now look at this. Continuous casting without really losing out on Magicka. Oh boy. Let's just wait a little. And there we go. New Flamey ready to go. Extremely powerful effects on my potions. I am loving it. Loving it very much. I can't run out of magicka like this. This is gonna be great destruction training, actually. I shouldn't complain about this at all. The more you hit something with a spell, the more you train, basically. It's a good way of grinding it, so let's get him. Whew. Just in time. What's here, though? We gotta look for some clues as to what could have happened on this ship. Potion of cure disease. Hey, you won't need those anymore. We can now cure our diseases ourselves. I don't need no help. Oh boy. Okay, so this is where we entered. The log of the MMA. I've discovered a logbook of the MMA. It appears that at some point there was a mutiny, and the ship was diverted from its course. 2 men tried to stop the mutiny, but were imprisoned below deck. Seeking shelter from a bad storm, the ship pulled into what looked like a safe cove. That was the last entry. I feared I didn't see the rocks at the mouth of the Panther and ran aground. I should continue investigating. Okay. If you feel like stopping to read that, you MMA? No. Okay. I'm not gonna sleep on this ship. Don't feel quite comfortable enough to do that. Alright. Let's summon Flamey and let's get some flares going. Let's light this ghost baby up. Boom. Sip up on another one of those magica potions. So wonderful. Unlimited magica. Yes. With powers like these, I can see how playing like Atronach Birth Sign is possible. Because the Atronach Birth Sign comes with a lot of pluses. And if you get a lot of spell absorption, which you can in this game, then you can have a very, very powerful character despite being an Atronach. Alright, let's get him. Let's get a few destruction levels in the process, shall we? Oh, let's not cast spells on Marina. Let's not cast spells on Marina. Okay, Flamey, stranger danger, need help. Alright, we almost have him. Keep it up, Flamey. You have a few seconds left to live. Let's make it count. Let's make it count. Flamey! Ah, there we go. Just in time once more. How's our destruction looking now? 31. We've gone up like 3 levels just from being down here. That's kind of cool. I can dig that. These ghosts are nothing. Puny weaklings, all of them. Let's see. That was that one. Paintbrush. Let's go to the mid deck. Well then. Think we found ourselves an enemy. And I think that means we'll sip up on another Restore Magica. It's good to be able to use these potions. It is. But stop casting spells on me, please. Ow. I'm just gonna get to a position where... Ow. Now I'm gonna keep taking damage here, but it'll be a good chance to heal myself, I guess. Oh boy. I cannot really move down here all that well. That's for sure. Hey, we can stand on this side. Doesn't look like he can hit me from here. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, the ghost can't get me behind this crate here. Now we have you. Let's put that away. Let's do this. Toss him out. Flamey. Stop being silly. He's almost gone now. Just a little bit more. Just try to focus, Flamey. You're not focusing. Alright. Let's restore more Magica. Flamey. You poor fool. You've doomed us all. Oh god, there's another ghost in there. Ah! Ghosts! And not enough space to fight. How terrifying. Let's see. Sorry, Flame, I didn't mean to hit you. Ah, I can't really do a lot when you're like that, Flamey. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm gonna come out now, Flamey. Sure. Just stop using melee attacks. Just... Ghosts are gonna be a big problem for me, it seems. Because I have no reliable way of doing a lot of damage to ghosts. There we go. He's a goner. Alright, Flamey. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's not stop there. Let's go deeper. More destruction skill. More. Ghosts are fairly easy to dodge though, so that's good. But Flamey never made it out of that bloody door. Which is a tad annoying that it is. Feels like we're doing Pale Pass all over again. The undead can prove to be tricky. Like, I could use Rebuke Undead, but it wouldn't actually speed up the killing process at all. It would make the ghost flee and probably just run into a wall somewhere, but the damage the ghost does is not the issue. The time it takes to kill is the issue. But hey, maybe we'll be Journeyman Destruction by the end of this. Oh boy. We'll get around to doing destruction training at some point, because we can make destruction spells that hurt ourselves, and that's a much more reliable way of training destruction. Oh boy. Why are you so angry? Spooky ghosts. Come on, Flamey. No, let's he wants to back up into a corner. Alright, fine. If you insist, we can do that. Boop. Boop. Hey, the ghost found me. Okay. Got him. Thank you. Can I make some shock damage poisons, I wonder? Let me see. Because the ectoplasm has shock damage. Anything else? Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Can make some dispel potions. That's not useful. If I was master of alchemy, I could definitely make it. I don't care about... Holy shit! That's Gabel the traitor! Gabel the traitor! Gabel the traitor is mad at me. Okay, so that's sort of the, that's the end boss of the ship here. This must be one of the mutineers, I suppose. Let's drink up some of our grey potions here and let's get ourselves some help, shall we? There's Gabel! Oh, he's slow, but he's mad. Let's be careful, Flamey. Let's back away. Let's back away. He is very slow, in fact. Alright, let's not underestimate him. He's okay, he's just a menacing... He's like a Dementor right here. This reminds me of the opening of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban video game, where the Dementors are slowly coming towards you and you have to drag Ron out of there. Oh boy. Is he supposed to be like this? I don't know. Oh, well, he seems mad now. I think he's supposed to be this slow, though. Because I think he is quite powerful. Look at him! Alright. Don't have enough magicka. He just knocked out my flame atronach! Are you kidding me? How is that? That's not allowed. I don't think I ever allowed that. Restore magicka. Big potion of sorcery. Okay, well. We're gonna need a new Flamey to fight him. Let's go! Oh my gosh, how am I gonna... Okay, I have to shoot over Flamey like this. Be very careful with my hits. I wish I had like some fire damage poisons. I wonder if they would actually work. Oh shit! He's so strong! Oh. You bloody traitor, Gabel. You shall pay for whatever you did. Okay, he's keeping him busy. Damn, is he strong. He is insanely strong. So we're gonna keep sipping up on that restore magicka. At least we get to use them properly. Let's look at the bright... Oh boy. Flamey is down. Right, he's coming, Flamey. Prepare thyself. Actually, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna get this stuff out of here. There we go. Cast him. Get that destruction. Oh, he's... Gabel's coming for me. This is kind of spooky. Casts. Flamey, you're doing a good job keeping his attention. Though Flamey is about to expire. And now... Okay, now he's mad. There we go. Focus on Flamey. There we go. Doing such a good job, Flamey. I know I'm practically sacrificing you to this evil spirit, but I'm sure you'll understand. I'm sure you'll understand. Oh no. Oh no, Gabel. Gabel, let's talk about this. Buddy. I know you're kind of pissed at things. That's fine. You're very slow, aren't you? Ooh, look at me, I'm a spooky ghost. Oh shit. Suddenly it speeds up like that. Alright, let's finish him. Let's finish him, Flamey, once and for all. Almost have him. We almost have him, Flamey, come on. Come on, Flamey. Almost there. He's draining something from Flamey. Is he draining life? Is he just regenerating life as a result of my summoned companion? Oh boy, he's trying to drain from me as well. Alright. Oh, he's once again draining from Flamey. This guy is very powerful. That he is. We almost have him now. He's almost dead. He has a whole lot of health. That's for sure. This is like a proper boss level enemy. Not like the weaklings like Cyrodiil. As soon as you take away my ability to do, well, basically anything against him, then yeah, I start to struggle a little. Okay, we're gonna flee a little again. We're gonna get some distance between us while we wait for our magicka to regenerate, I think. There goes almost all of my restore magicka potions. Oh, there comes Gabriel! Gabriel, you should have your own sitcom. And in comes Gabriel. Woohoo! Can we have the audience laughing? Yeah, oh. I think we got him. Gabel the Traitor. A small key. Well, good job, Flamey. Same time next week? Sounds good. A destruction spell went up 9 levels from that. That's not bad. Looks like we ran out of our torch as well. We only have 51 though. What if we run out of torches? That would be a shame. Take a repair hammer. Let's see if we can't figure out what happened down here. Ah. I found a skeleton chained to the wall in the lowest deck of the MMA. I believe these to be the remains of Grantham Blakely. Should use the key I found to unlock his shackles. There you go, buddy.
I knew one day someone with unyielding virtue would heed my words and speed my release. You risk much to perform such a selfless act.
Oh, please.
This noble deed will not go unrewarded. Look upon the ground in this prison. There you will find a map to my gratitude. I thank you with all my heart. Farewell.
A treasure hunt? Farewell, Grantham Blake. Spooky. So, let's see. From the Panther across the river between 2 rocks. Seems easy enough. Alright. Let's go treasure hunting. I think they place it on your map though, sort of defeating the entire purpose of it, but oh well. Such is the way of things. Whew. That was a little rough. But here's the thing, in the future those battles won't be that painful. Because we'll be able to use weakness spells. We'll use weakness to magic 100%, weakness to fire 100%, stack a couple of those on top of each other, and then BAM! The incoming fireballs will do a tremendous amount of damage. That should hopefully help us overcome that. Let's see, where did I even enter from? I don't think I came from the... no. Right, I need to look for a hole. There we go. That's how I got in. Well, doesn't look like I get to do a treasure hunt by myself. We just have a quest marker to follow. Oh well. That's fine. That's okay. Such terrible weather. What a way to start the episode though. Badass treasure hunt and ghost killing. After this, we should probably head back to Breville and deliver that mage's staff so we can get that recommendation that we've been requiring. And then... what else do you want to do in Breville? Or do we want to start thinking about the road to Leowin? I'm not really sure. I'm gonna change back some of my spells though, like Headless Zombie here, and then... number 2 is once again going to become Deathly Visage. Debilitate could be fun. Let's play around with some Paralyze every once in a while. Especially if I paralyze somebody and then poison them on the ground and summon a Daedra standing over them. It's like, what are you gonna do? When they wake up, their life is already ticking away at a rapid pace and they got a huge monster named David standing over them, ready to freaking smash their skulls in. He is David and Goliath, that's the thing. Oh boy. Let's see, over here we have a little camp. We can check that out. Boink! Oh, it's so much fun to do. It cost me like half my magic up for 3 seconds. It's not worth it in the slightest, but it's fun. It's still fun. You gotta have a little bit of fun, especially when you're doing a challenge like this. You can't take things too seriously. But I hope I managed to strike a good balance between taking the story seriously and still having fun with it. Oh boy. Hello, ladies. How are you guys? Hello, ladies. How are you guys doing? Whatever. I call ladies guys. I don't care. Let's get David up in here. He wants to say hello to you. Get him, David. Get him. Oh, she was about to spout the most epic burn in the Elder Scrolls, but she didn't get around to doing it. She was about to scream, "Ha! You move like a pregnant cow!" And to be honest, I mean, he kinda does. I mean, it's kinda fitting. So it wouldn't be the worst, but they have some amazing combat shots in the Elder Scrolls that they do. Can I really be bothered? I really can't be bothered to carry that. Not at all. Get out of here. Take their ingredients, though. That we will. By the way... Alright. Gonna get rid of all of these over here. There's something that I've been wanting to do, actually. I should have checked my skill diary before No. We left the skill diary at home. No. You probably noticed that, didn't you? You noticed that, didn't you? Maybe you didn't. I don't think it's gonna mess up the counter at all. I think it still keeps count properly. But right now, I might have gained an unnecessary level. I'm trying to think back. The last time I checked the diary, I was halfway there. Get out of here, mudcrab. Bloop. Last time I checked, I was halfway there. Have we really gained that many levels since? We gained probably 1 mercantile, maybe 1 speechcraft. And then we got 1 armorer just now. So at the most, we should be like 9/10. I don't think we actually passed. It led me to the treasure. I'd love to see the treasure. I think I need to use a light spell here in order to... Or I can use the glitch where you poke your head below water to see clearly. Or that. There it is. There it is. I found it. It took me 5 minutes, but I found it. I'm blind. Short sword of numbing, brass pearl rings, lots of gems and gold, and a perfect pirate treasure. Arr. Good stuff, good stuff. So, while I was actually out there killing, or while I was out searching for the treasure, I had to kill some of the things that were bothering me, like mud crabs and slaughterfish, because they were, well, annoying, surprisingly enough. And I found out that if you just lace your blade of woe with a little coat of poison, a slaughterfish dies almost instantly. This means that we should be able to go and do the Go Fish quest in the Imperial City. But you might say, but Dark, that quest is so far away. Why would you do that? Well, here's the deal. Since we left our skill diary at home, we're kind of gonna need to go and get that skill diary back. Yeah. So it's gonna be one heck of a trip. It's gonna take a long time. I think I'm gonna cross over again and then just follow the roads and just make sure that we don't find anything too interesting on the way. So I think since I screwed up and since we have no other real business in the Imperial City, other than maybe doing the Go Fish quest for the rewards, I think what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna simply cut out the walk back to the city. It's gonna be a long walk. I'm gonna make sure that nothing interesting happens, and we're going to train minor life detection. Our mysticism is currently 31, and I'm confident we can get that to Journeyman by the time we arrive. So, does that sound fair? Well, you can't really object, because you will see this many months in the future. Haha. Well then, I'll get... What's that? Somebody's around, Zombo. Mud crab! I'll get going back to the city, and I'll see you in a sec. Oh boy, that was quite the trip. Our athletics should have gone up a little bit, as well as our mysticism. Didn't get the Journeyman. Here's what I did. I jumped in the water, and then I basically just swam along the Nibbin Bay under the bridge, and then I made my way back. I basically just swam all the way to avoid the most map markers, so that's what we did. Moment of truth. Let's go pick up our skill diary and see if we are still on level 8. Can't believe I put that away. I'm a big dumbo. You're 8/10 towards level 9. Wonderful. Okay, so we still need endurance and speed, and we should get those relatively quickly. But hey, there we go. Whew. Glad we got all of that sorted out. Well then, since we're back here in the Imperial City, do we head back just yet? I kind of want to go and do the Go Fish mission, honestly, because we're here. We're capable of doing it, and I think we get a cool reward from it. It's either a ring or an amulet. I can't quite remember. I think it has some cool properties on it. So, we're gonna head around the gates and see if we can't make our way over to where that quest takes place. How will we do it? Simple. Blade of O, and a couple of poisons. They should be everything a girl needs to have a good time, I suppose. There we go. Whew. Well then, what should we talk about? That is often the question when you're on long walks like this. But I think I have, I want to go on the outside of the city. I have a little bit of an idea of something I could mention, something fun. Cursed items. What do I mean by that? Well, in Oblivion, you can reverse pickpocket people, meaning you can place things inside other people's pockets, as long as that item weighs 0. There are some apparels in the game that actually weigh 0, like a mage's hood, so technically, if you reverse pickpocket a mage's hood into somebody's inventory, they will then wear it the next time they go to change their outfit. They're like, oh, I have something for my head slot and I don't have anything better, so why not equip it? But here's the fun part. We can enchant that with a negative effect. So imagine that we enchant a hood with like damage health on self, for example, or we can make a hood that sets fire to yourself. Give it to somebody, have them equip it, and then subsequently die from the fire that starts. We can make cursed items, give them to the people we wish to murder, and have them essentially take their own lives unknowingly. There are so many good ways to get away with murder in Oblivion. There are so many fun things and tweaks that you can do. 360! Bam! Over here is Way. We don't have all the Shadow Banish yet, so we can't quite deliver that, but we can go and fish. So let's remind ourselves what the Go Fish quest is all about. Aelwyn is looking to acquire 12 Romara Slaughterfish scale to sell to a customer. 12 of them. That's quite a lot. Luckily, they won't take long. If I'd done it back when we got the quest, this would have been quite tedious, but now it should be rather easy, because all we have to do is swim around, locate them, they're on the map. Oh boy. Get a hit in, and watch the poison do its work. Wow. He's actually stronger than I thought he would be. But I think one poison should do it, right? I think one poison does the trick. Now, I don't want to stab him too much, because that trains my blade, and that is a major skill. Oh. Looks like one poison isn't all that's... I think we're gonna need 2 poisons then. Ow. But they do a heck of a lot of damage. That they do. Romara Slaughterfish scale. Wonderful. And the second you kill one, another one should spawn. And then we can go and hunt that one down. We can try to finish this quest up in a timely manner. It's a bit of a nuisance. Underwater fights rarely go that well, so you usually don't want to have these battles underwater, that's for sure. Ha! Cha-cha! I mean, I could try to battle him a little bit like that, but it's very, very risky. I think it's safer that we just poison him. It's a bit of a shame that the poison just doesn't work. Oh boy, we're about to drown. I didn't notice our breath meter. Okay, good, we made it. Another slaughterfish. I know it's not very easy to see in the water here. Let's wait until morning comes to try and make this affair a bit less dreadful. In fact, if I have to kill 10 of these and it's gonna be the same procedure over and over, maybe I'll cut it out? I'm considering it. Again, I don't like keeping in everything because it feels rather pointless at times. Just seeing me kill all these slaughterfish, I think you can do without. You just gotta trust that I kill them the legit way. That's really the only thing. Them. And good freaking night, sir. Well, that's 3 out of 12 down. Just 9 more to go. Oh boy. Let's go slaying. Okay. Just 1 more to go. We've been casting out some detect life to make them easier to find and also to train our mysticism just a little bit. And now, with 1 more poison swipe, this guy will be history. And now, we just sit and we wait. Good night. That should be all of them. All 12 scales obtained. I don't very much like this quest. Slaughterfish are really powerful. I actually died once doing it, because it hit me and stun locked me, and then he came in for a blow before I had time to heal. But it's all good. Our mysticism has gone up a little bit now. What is it now? 47. It's getting there.
I don't know what I'll do if you don't get those scales for me. I've saved so much for my retirement, but it's just not enough.
Well?
By the 9, you've got the scales! Thank you. Let it never be said that there are no kind souls in this world. I'll give you this ring in trade. I have no use for it anymore, but I imagine that it would be very valuable to someone like you. Thank you, stranger. You've shown me kindness, and I will think of you in the long, comfortable days ahead.
Oh, you're welcome. What are you gonna give me? Jewel of the Ramare. Go fish has been completed. Wonderful. Remind me, what does this ring do? Ah, yeah, it's a water breathing ring and fortify athletics, 4 points on self. I mean, early game when you have nothing better, this is quite good. It's not awful. Not awful. It's a fun little ring and it sells for a lot, so I could say that I'm fairly happy with the results that we have obtained. Now there's just gonna be a bunch of dead fish floating around. But we've done what we came here to do. If you have a look at the skill diary right here, then oh boy. Intelligence and willpower, they've been training pretty heavily this level. That must be said, but that's okay. Speed and endurance though, there's still issues as we are nearing level 9. So we do have to head back to Breville now. That we do. Because I don't think there's a lot else you want to do in the Imperial City at this very moment. Ow. Probably broke both of her legs there. But that's fine. I think we're going to go and head back to Breville. I know there's been a lot of jumping back and forth here. I know. It's been quite a lot of it. Let's try to avoid this cave over here. And let's try to get back. But I'm also thinking of training my endurance a little. It's been an episode where we've gotten a lot of miscellaneous things out of the way, you know? We finished off that awesome ghost quest and we had to travel back to the Imperial City. Then while we were here, we might as well do the Go Fish quest since it was available and I just discovered an easy way to get rid of the slaughterfish. And then we also had to find a way to bloody train. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll start heading back to Breville now to go and do the Breville recommendation quests. And if I find something that's suitable for training along the way, we'll stop and train. But if we don't, I'll see you there. Okay, easy boy, easy. I think I just found myself somebody to practice a little bit on. Nice. Okay, well, this wolf is gonna be a perfect companion. We're almost down to Breville, and I came across this weak wolf that we can command, which is gonna make this a little bit easier. So we're gonna train up our endurance, a little bit of speed, and I'll see you when we have all the necessary stats to safely continue. I'm sorry, Mr. Wolf, you will be missed. That took quite some time, because we had quite a lot of levels to get. So block is now 46. We trained our athletics up just now. Heavy armor is 39. And then we have our illusion skill trained up a little bit, almost 64 now. And our mysticism is about to hit 50 as well, which is very good. A little bit more restoration and some extra acrobatics. And with all of those levels, let's have a look at the skill diary. Approaching level 9, we have our 10 and 10 in speed and endurance. So much extra work for those small levels. But we're almost in Breville. So let's get going. Now, this has just been a episode of skipping around time-wise. So I feel like next episode it's just going to be pure adventure. I think maybe we'll begin to get on the road to Leowin next episode and won't cut out anything of that, so don't worry. I'm just trying to find a suitable way to do this, because essentially when I cut out a travel to a city, I am, like, for the viewer I'm fast traveling, but for myself I'm not. I still have to spend the time, the physical time getting there, but it's not always that exciting seeing me run across the plane spamming spells over and over, but it does give me a good chance to actually train a little bit. Stuff like athletics, you know? The more we run around places, the more we're gonna train. Oh, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's not find awesome ruins to explore just yet. They will come in due time. Actually, next episode we might do the Through a Nightmare Darkly quests here in Breville, because Kudai is not currently offering the quest to us. And I think that is because she is busy. Something was chasing me, but oh well. Guess they gave up. Kudai can't give it to me at the moment because she's so busy with the whole staff business. It's gonna be fitting weather for that. That's also another fun quest. They have some fun quests here in Breville, like the Hunt quest and this Nightmare quest. The Forlorn Watchman's pretty cool. They got some good quests here. I can't shit on Breville too much. That's because there's already shit running through the streets. They don't need me to do it on top of that. Don't crash, don't crash. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Okay, good. I thought the game might be upset at me for saying such, but looks like I got away with it. Luckily. Whew. Is the rain gonna let up? Oh, it let up. Wonderful. Just in time for us to end today's episode. Well, guys and girls, we're back here in Breville. It's been a lot of traveling this episode, a lot of fixing stuff, putting away items, getting necessary levels, but we did have quite a lot of fun on that pirate ship, so tune into the next episode where we return to the Mages Guild. Have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.